Today has been another hot day. It's been boiling, and I had a sleepover with my friends last night. We slept out in a tent in one of my friends' gardens, and that tent was also boiling, even though it was really late at night. I slept without a cover, and I was just so boiling hot the whole time. And it was not it's not very fun, not very enjoyable. It was kind of like it's hard to explain, but it was just sucked. It was so bad, so bad. Anyway, here we are, back at it again, with another video, day 76, I believe. Into the last quarter now. We're getting there. We're making progress through these videos, and I've got some projects that I'm thinking of doing once this big project ends. We're going to do a few slightly more small scale projects to start off with, just to sort of really focus and hone in on getting that quality over that quantity. So we'll see what we can do, but we're going to keep going, keep uploading as much as we can. If there's enough attraction, maybe we'll continue day 101, 102, 103, 104. But I'm getting to the point where I'm running out of topics, so we'll see. Anyway, today I was out in the sun almost all afternoon. I went to a local lake and I hung out with some friends, had a little swim. Very enjoyable, very nice, but it was very, very hot. And I found over these past few days, the hardest thing about the heat is sticking to the daily habits, sticking to the things I need to do. Going to the gym is hell. It sucks. It's so bad because you step foot into the gym and it's just a room full of boiling, sweaty people. It's like what? It's like mid-30s again today, temperature-wise. So it's just boiling everywhere. Um, you know, I might have burned in the sun a little bit. I put a little bit of sunscreen on the places on me that burn the most. So, hopefully nothing too bad, nothing that's going to keep me out of training. But I just found there was sort of like a friction, a difficulty in the habitual continuation of some of my habits. I didn't post yesterday because I just sort of slipped out of that habit because it was so hot. I just didn't have the chance. I've barely done anything over these past few days. That's going to change. Tonight I'm going to just knock some of my tasks off my to-do list. Some will chill. But it is what it is. I'm just going to keep grinding away out the things I need to do. I'm going to get them done. And, I just got to... It just takes that little extra 10% effort, that little extra 10%. And sometimes that's too much. It's pushing it too far. The ship's too far out of the port. It makes it harder, a lot harder, to just actually just go and do the things I need to do, and tick off my to-do list. Like, my to-do list has been lacking over the past few days. It's got a lot of homework to do, and it's got a lot of like extra stuff I need to do. And all of that pressure, that it's sort of like a little bit of mental pressure. It's not much, but it's just there, and it just needs to be done, and I'm just thinking about it all the time. So if I don't get up and do it, I'm just going to feel worse. So I know I have to do it, but it still sucks to do it, and I don't really want to. But here we are. You gotta just grind away, push through it, keep going, no matter what, until eventually we'll get somewhere, I guess. We'll make progress. But yeah, that's how my life's going at the moment. Just, keep pushing forward, keep going. But we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, it's the sort of difficulty of moving forward. I feel like at the moment I'm treading water, right? I'm having to put in the same amount of effort. Previously I was putting in a certain amount of effort and I was just steaming through my tasks, making progress. I'm having to put in the same amount of effort just to tread water currently. And that's quite draining because I'm putting in hard effort and I'm just getting no reward. I'm getting no progress. I'm going nowhere. And the only promising thing about this is that, the mental difficulty of doing these things, even when I don't want to do them, is going to make me such a more resilient person. It's going to make it so much more easier to just do things in the future. That what's that, mid prefrontal cortex, There's something like that. It's the Andrew Huberman spoke about it before on a podcast I listened to. It's the bit of your brain that works with hard stuff, and it's going to strengthen that. But these next few days just suck. Anyway, I've overran again. So goodbye.